July 7th is a very special date in the world of professional wrestling for a couple of reasons, especially if you were a WCW fan. Now, at the Great American Bash on July 7th, 1990, Sting won his very first World Heavyweight Championship, defeating the Nature Boy Ric Flair in the main event, countering the figure 4 leglock into a small package, capturing the World Heavyweight Championship. But even more importantly than that, just a few years later, on July 7th, 1996, WCW held their annual Bash at the Beach pay-per-view from Daytona Beach, Florida, in which the main event, the Hostile Takeover match, Sting teamed with Lex Luger and the Macho Man Randy Savage to take on the Outsiders, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. And in the closing moments of the match, Hulk Hogan approached the ring, seemingly replacing the injured Lex Luger, only to start off the greatest heel turn in professional wrestling history by dropping the leg heard round the world. But not only was this the biggest heel turn in professional wrestling history, this also formed the most influential faction in the history of professional wrestling, the nWo. Now, of course, the nWo allowed WCW to take the lead in the Monday Night Wars. It also changed the way that WCW was presenting their television product when Hogan turned heel, dropping the leg on Randy Savage and siding with the Outsiders, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. But not only did the nWo cause WCW to change their product, it also caused the WWF to change their product. So a faction from one company was directly influencing the presentation of another, with the WWF getting more grounded, more reality-based, pushing the envelope, becoming more adult entertainment with more realistic storylines and angles and characters that they probably wouldn't have got away with had it not been for the success of the nWo in WCW. Now, while of course the nWo didn't end the way we all wanted it to end, with a grand bang and big finale, it did peter out, but there's no denying, while it did run its course, without question, the nWo is the most important faction in professional wrestling history, which is why July 7th will always be remembered by wrestling fans across the world.